Introducing the Sports Letter, a daily email newsletter with highlights, scores, and storylines, including a recap of NBA games and all sports news. Every weekday morning, completely free. Never miss a highlight again, and subscribe at thesportsletter.com.
Shamet will start with Pat Beverly out for the Clippers.
During the season before the restart.
Against Phoenix, 20 against the Kings the other day.
You know, Mark, I just think it's really interesting and good for the Mavericks as Zubac get to the...
Zubac the first basket of the day. And a drive here by Porzingis to Boban for a baseline.
Was the guy that really caused problems for them down the stretch of that game. That's nice.
Luka inside to tie the game. Leonard missed the layup.
You know, the size of Boban really took that basket away.
Oh, and a chance for a 4-point play. This is the first time in a game with the Mavericks that we're seeing Marcus Morris out on the floor, by the way. Again, if they win out in the bubble. Obviously, the Mavericks hoping that doesn't happen. The Mavericks hoping to take care of business.
Draft day in 1983. Doc and I watched the draft together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I never thought as KP goes up strong on the inside.
Many wins.
Absolutely right.
Really shined in his first opportunity in Orlando, and then averaging 30 points and 10 rebounds in the 3 games down in Orlando.
It's just the way he's doing it. Paul George sneaks inside.
One of them in the win column after their victory in overtime, 114-110 against Sacramento Tuesday afternoon. Al for 3, Paul George on the money.
Maxey covering 2 guys.
Vinny Smith finding Porzingis inside, waiting, shooting, score. 8 minutes played in the game. Clippers have their biggest lead right now. Dallas trying to cut into it, and they do. Rivers challenged the foul that was called on Kawhi Leonard. Defending Porzingis a moment ago. It was a successful coach's challenge, but well off the mark on an open 3. Lou Williams on the money.
As an offensive player, and there's a lot of variety to his offensive repertoire.
Luka to answer back. Tip in by Vinny Smith.
Show before, Coach Carlisle gives him the carte blanche to do what he wants to do in terms of crashing the glass.
Leonard for 3, and then Burke on the bounce. Green was guarding Cleveland. He didn't have an open look. Nice drive by Trey. Lead after 1 quarter of play. What is concerning from the Mavs aspect of things is the Clippers have that lead despite...
It's on the internet where they're pointing at one another.
Luka on the kick out. Quickly across the floor. Burke to Cleveland, who drives it.
To make plays.
He sometimes gets some starts at the 4 spot for them.
Looking for 3. Luka got it.
Got himself 31% from the 3-point line for Luka.
Ton of free throws shot down there. A lot of points in the paint. 3-pointer. That's been with Pat Beverly.
Yeah, he hadn't done much. 0 for 3 for Shamet so far.
And Burke just shot times. Paul George has been an all-defensive first or second team player. And, of course, Kawhi is a 2-time defensive player of the year. But
there he is.
8 points in the game for Porzingis. That's what Luka has as well. Top 2 scorers in the game for the Mavs. Dribble drive by Justin Jackson. Patterson was that defender. He comes over to set a screen. Has a chance at a pick and pop 3. And 8% this year. To answer, Hardaway. Vinny Smith, offensive rebound, had a bead on it, and he gives it to Wright with a bucket against the Clippers.
Harp, I like him taking that without hesitation after passing up that layup earlier that he should have taken in transition.
And because of the layup by Landry Shamet. Porzingis finds Jackson, corner 3.
A little bit more of that Porzingis playmaking, too, with the drive and kick.
5 points here in the last little bit. You know how that is.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Leonard, there he is. Kawhi in the paint, good roll.
Both guys from California, if that means anything.
Up 2, Clippers. Now for the lead, Luka. Long 3, and...
Man, when he's raining like that, you feel really good about the night.
Going downhill, Paul George. Follow dunk as that happens.
Well, that's what kept him in that game.
Yep.
Sacramento got off to a great start. Beautiful.
Cut to the basket and a big-time finish upstairs by Porzingis.
Every play on the ground.
Maxey's so happy I didn't pick him to have a good game.
Leonard to answer, and does. milking the clock. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Luka switched on to him. Kawhi just made a three, and another one is good.
Just an absolute monster in every sense of the word.
Very fundamental too, Skip.
And Luka answers right back.
Shot him with a lot of confidence.
Finney Smith trying to stay in front of Kawhi, but that is
just defensively that time. And
inside to Zubac.
like you said, a little bit later next week or moving forward. Either way, it's going to be interesting basketball. Beautiful pass.
Oh, Zubac rolling.
And on the Nuggets, that Michael Porter Jr. is having a bubble explosion.
Yep. I would agree with that. I mean, he's been insane. That's a good.
Cavs aren't going to see them in bubble play, at least in the seeding games. We'll see about the playoffs. A lot to still be figured out. Right now, it's a three-pointer. Paul George up on Luka. Porzingis with the deep three. Zubac not wanting to come out.
Contain a guy like Porzingis. Why he gets so many open shots.
Cutting it down to a 7-point game, but a quick answer by the Clippers. Respond. Porzingis just hit a three from up top. And hustling to it is Trey Burke, and a score for
Madness. Sitting up there 2 rows from the top.
I was there too. Not on the floor much. I was there.
I'm telling you, my seats at Reunion were much better than my seats at Moody Madness that day.
Paul George after the off themselves.
Yes, they are. They're up to 52%. Shooting 43 as Luka gets to the rim.
Lou Williams has come into the game. Had 4 points in the first half. George leaves his feet, and what a here in the next few minutes.
It's a sign of a good team when you can respond. No doubt about that. And Luka is certainly doing able to respond to.
Oh, okay. Game on. Let's turn these tables.
Do it to him, Skinner.
Down the lane to the basket for the slam.
More mentally focused and more mentally ready to go.
Remember, we were joshing with him that when you're the stoppage of the season with the Clippers, seeing just his 3rd game action this year with LA. Pointer by Porzingis that is off target.
Boy, that is a frustrating miss after a great cut.
And drain and go in tonight, but that one lips out.
I thought he had that one.
Now inside, even against the big defensive Porzingis, Leonard able to score.
Tough cover.
Deep three, stepping into it. Both.
Like
High
this.
26 and looking for another long ball.
Like
Porzingis.
Finish that time for Paul George.
Show and go by Porzingis. Zubac's got a piece of it. Under 7 to play in the game. Change of direction, drive into the paint. Good bounce.
To the last minute, and then he just shoots up a little soft shot against the defender.
Open three. It's Maxi Kleber. It's a tie game. For Jermichael Green. No good. Kleber's 3 tied it. Zubac with the putback. Restores the lead for LA. And then
6 to be exact.
Smaller defender. Leonard seems frustrated. Thought there was a
Good
foul.
defense.
And sneaking up on him. It was Luka. Raked it away. And then, Paul George with a 4 minutes left to play in the game. Wraparound bounce pass. And Finney Smith got.
That's the team that I picked to make it. Tell you what, they've gotten a lot of help.
Green a 3.
Oh, he's a dominant force on the inside for this Clipper team. That's a good look.
Open 3 ball. Luka got it. 3 minutes to go. Stop and pop 3. George.
Deadly. He touches down the stretch.
That was sensational.
By Paul George. Here's Leonard. Big hands, gave it the ball fake, kick out, Morris.
The Clippers are an excellent three-point shooting team.
And they have put on a clinic as a soft.
He was fantastic as well.
I will wake up in the middle of the night thinking that dude went 10 for 10. Wow.
You talk about Zubac's 3,000?
That's your 3rd guy.